guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Christina, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. Today we have a tag video. I saw Lauren at the Honest Beauty Review do this tag and I loved it, and I had put it on my list of things to film, and today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. We're doing the skincare addict tag. I love skincare almost as much as makeup. Not as much, but almost as much. I love learning new things about what's innovative out there. I love to try different skincare brands, different products, and since I started really getting into skincare about 2 years ago, my skin has transformed so much, and one of the main questions I get from you guys a lot is actually skincare related, especially on my Instagram. So I figured we'd do this and just talk a little bit. There's 8 questions we're gonna go through, and we're just gonna get right into it. If you're interested in hearing what my favorite skincare products are, what I don't like, what I do like, just keep on watching. So the first question in the tag is how many products are in your skincare routine? And I would say it varies. It's definitely way more minimal in the morning versus at night. I do the bulk of my skincare at nighttime, and then it does kind of switch up a little bit depending on how my skin is feeling or what it needs. In the morning, I tend to go way more minimal. My skin is pretty much clean from the night before, but I do tend to produce more oil at night, especially if I'm a little bit dehydrated. So that's when I wake up and either I splash water on my face or I wash with a very gentle cleanser. Do not use foaming cleansers at any step of the game, so usually my cleansers are gentle in general, but in the morning I will use the most gentle one I have. Then I go in with a vitamin C. I like to use the Sunday Riley CEO Rapid Flash Serum. Once that's soaked in, I go in with some kind of moisturizer and then my SPF. The moisturizer, it just depends on what I'm trying. I have lots of favorite daytime moisturizers, my favorite being the Tatcha Water Cream. That's pretty much it. I wash, use the vitamin C, moisturize. That's it. And sometimes I don't even wash, I just kind of rinse and then just go into that. In the morning, I use 2 to 3 products tops. At night, it's totally different because I'm going to do a double cleanse. So I'm going to remove my makeup with an oil-based cleanser. Then I'm gonna cleanse with a non-foaming. I will use a washcloth to wash my face with. Then I'm going to use a toner of some kind. Usually I do use a chemical exfoliant, so that will be my toner. And then I'll go in with a serum if I feel like it. If I don't, then I just go straight into my moisturizer. Then I use my benzoyl peroxide if I'm gonna use it, and then I use my oils. So 6 products at night. And I do scale that back sometimes. So it's not always all 6, but it just depends. I do tend to alternate. I won't use actives every single night, so sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. Question number 2 is, what is my most favorite brand? And that's hard because I have 2 like ultimate favorites, and then I have other favorites. Like I really like Drunk Elephant. I think they're amazing, and I really like Jordan Samuel. I think that's an amazing brand as well. But I would say my top 2 favorites are Tatcha and Sunday Riley. They're just staples in my life. So like this is Tatcha. This is what I keep repurchasing over and over. I have the cleansing oil. It is my favorite cleansing oil. I have the Tatcha Polished Rice Enzyme Powder, which I don't tend to manually exfoliate beyond using a cloth, but when I do, I use this, and I use it mixed with the oil to kind of create a paste, and it's so nice. And sometimes that's what I do in the mornings if I'm feeling like I just need a little something extra. It just kind of like boosts circulation, it gets all that dead skin off, and it feels really, really nice. Leaves my skin so, so buttery soft. And then my Tatcha Water Cream, which y'all know is like, it's like the best moisturizer of all time. So I would say Tatcha is my favorite. And then I love Sunday Riley. I have a lot of Sunday Riley products. Right now I'm out of my favorite, which is their Luna oil. But I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. So yeah, I would say Sunday Riley and Tatcha. My least liked brand. Okay, I have 2 least liked brands. And I hate to be negative, right? Because I haven't tried everything from the brand, and maybe I would find something that I enjoy. So my first least favorite brand is going to be Korres. They claim to be really green, but when you really look into a lot of their ingredients, they're not as green as they claim, and they're not as good for you as they claim. That's one thing I don't love about them. The other thing is, for claiming to be so good for your skin, the scents in their product are so incredibly strong that it just makes me sick. Like, I'm not being dramatic. Like, it really does actually make me physically ill. It gives me a headache. One time, Sephora gave out these perk bags that had tons of samples, and they included the Korres rose cream, rose face mask, and a rose cream. You guys, I have like flashbacks thinking about that time. First of all, I have like flashbacks. It smelled literally like if you walked into a funeral home, and not only were there just like dead flowers there, but every old person that was visiting was wearing perfume. It smelled so awful and so horrendous that I had to rinse it off within 5 minutes of being on my face. I couldn't even let the mask do its thing because I had a headache. And it actually, at the time, I had a newborn, and my son was like, get that away from me. It smelled awful. My husband was like, oh my God, that's so strong. I'm like, yeah, it's horrendous. That's just made me not want to try anything that from them, to be honest with you. I did try this gel moisturizer recently that came in one of those. This is the pomegranate one. And again, I just don't like their scents at all. I've also tried their yogurt cleanser, and while it is a decent cleanser and it is gentle, I just did not enjoy that scent either, and I didn't really like the feel of it. No, it's just, I'm sorry, Korres. Maybe I need to try more things. I don't know, but it just turns me off. And then the other one I don't really like is Glam Glow. I do have one of their silver firming mask. I really like that one. I actually do see it make a huge difference. But to be honest with you, every product that I tried from them has been incredibly overpriced for what they do. I think there's lower end versions of their product that are way more cost effective and work just as well. And I hate their marketing so much. They just cater to one specific type of person. They've really just grabbed a hold of this influencer thing and taken it to like a whole other level of just kind of like cringeworthiness. And I don't know, like putting glitter in their mask, like what is that for? That's not for like a true skincare person would know. You don't put glitter on your face. It's just like, what's the point? And I'm not going to pay $75 for a mask just because it looks pretty with glitter on it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you do you. If you like it, you do you. But that, for me, it's like a turnoff. Number 4 is a brand on my wish list that I haven't tried yet. Oh gosh, there are actually a lot of brands. But the product that has been on my wish list the longest, and I don't think I will ever be able to splurge on it whatsoever, is the Vintner's Daughter oils. Oh my gosh, they sound so incredibly lovely. I'm sure if you watch Stephanie Nicole, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but it just sounds so good. But for almost $200, I can't do it. I'll be a chemist. I'll buy like 10 different oils and mix them all together and hope that it works the same, but yeah, so that one. Have not tried Vintner's Daughter. I really want to. Can't do it though. Number 5, product with the most visible results. So I would say the thing that has given me the most visible results, period, has been double cleansing. So it's not a product itself, it's an actual process. Just making sure that my makeup has been removed before I go in with a cleanser. So I would say that, hands down. But as far as an actual product, I would say the Tarte Knockout. And this does exactly what Good Genes does, but for me it does it faster. So Good Genes is a lactic acid that's going to exfoliate your skin in a more gentle way. I feel like this is stronger for me in general. It's got salicylic and lactic acid, and it's not as natural as the Good Genes. It's not as delicate as Good Genes. And I mean, Good Genes works overnight. It does. Like, if you try Good Genes by Sunday Riley, you will wake up in the morning and you will see a difference. But for me, Tarte Knockout has improved my skin way faster than Good Genes ever did, and I just really enjoy it. I love this. I think, you know, Tarte knocked it out of the park. Get it? I need to just quit. Most visible results, hands down, go to Knockout. And then I would say, side note, bonus entry, Luna by Sunday Riley. Introducing a retinol type product to my life has been really, really helpful. It has improved breakouts, texture, overall just healthy skin. Number 6 is, what product do you find to be the best value? I have a couple. My number 1 product, I would say, is actually, nobody talks about anything like this, so I'm just putting it out there because it's literally like $11 or something like that. It's going to be this Neutrogena Rapid Clear Stubborn Acne Spot Gel, and since I started using this every other night, I literally take like a dime size and I go like this and I press it into the areas where I break out, which for me, it's right here. I get hormonal breakouts. This is a benzoyl peroxide, and it is meant to spot treat, and you know, this can be very drying, so using a ton of it is probably not for everybody, but for me, it really, really works. Every other night, it works. It really works. I haven't had a breakout in almost 4 months now. I have like a little spot right here that's trying to do something, but this will knock it out tonight. It's so cheap. It's a miracle worker for me, and I just love it. So I would say best value would be that for me. And then the other one that I wanted to mention, well, I have 2 other things I wanted to mention, is one, if you have always wanted to try Luna by Sunday Riley, but you feel like it's too expensive, you're not sure if it's gonna work, you don't know how retinols are gonna work for you, maybe you've never tried a retinol in general, I would say the Jordan Samuel Skin. This is the Etoile oil with retinol, and it's very similar to Luna as far as what it accomplishes. It just gives you that radiance, and it has the anti-aging benefits in here, but it's a little bit more gentle. I feel like this will be something that almost everyone can use, and you don't get any of the retinol side effects. Sometimes retinol causes people to peel, it causes redness and sensitivity, and I just find that this is effective and so, so gentle. I'll put it in here somewhere, how much this is versus the Luna, but I just think it's a great value, and just the whole line in general is a really good value for the quality. It's just as good as, you know, like a Sunday Riley or a Tatcha, and way cheaper. So, good job, Jordan Samuel. Other thing about best value is that I was going to mention is CeraVe products. If you have ever been guilty of over exfoliating, which I have, this CeraVe hydrating cleanser and then this CeraVe PM facial moisturizing lotion will always rebuild the barrier in my skin and bring my skin back to like a healthier place. So if my skin is not playing well with things that I'm testing out or anything like this, like I go back to this as my base skincare. It's very gentle. If you don't have the budget for really, you know, expensive skincare, you know, you don't have to spend tons of money on good skincare. There are options out there for everyone. I'm going to talk about another brand in a minute that is very cost effective and very, very good quality. So you don't have to spend tons of money for good skincare. Don't spend a lot of money on face wash. It's on your face for like, you know, 30 seconds or maybe a minute. It's just, you don't need to. This is a great cleanser. It works for so many people. There's a reason why dermatologists recommend it. It's because it's just very good. It's got ceramides in it. It's going to rebuild that barrier of your skin. It's really, really nice. I've never had a problem with it. It doesn't leave buildup. There's no foaming. It's very gentle. Number 7, worth the splurge. For me, I'm gonna say it's the water cream. I mean, I know a lot of people, it's the Tatcha water cream. I know a lot of people just think that it's just a cream. Like, who cares? It's just a cream. And yeah, it's not a serum, and it's not, you know, anything that's gonna visibly make you just look like a goddess when you wake up in the morning. But for me, this is the best moisturizer I've ever used in my entire life, and it's amazing. I don't know how to explain it. The texture of my skin looks better. It's just supple and hydrated. It plays well with other products. It plays well under makeup. It's glorious. I don't like the price tag because it's almost $70, but I'm telling you that I've been trying to find a dupe or something like it for so long, and I keep buying other moisturizers in less, you know, expensive price points to see if I can replace this, because it like pains me to spend $70 on it. There's just nothing that compares for me personally. So I would say worth the splurge is this. And then the last question is gonna be, what is my newest skincare product? And right now, Pixi was kind enough to send me some products, and so I'm trying out their skincare line. I have their Glow Mist, their Overnight Glow Serum, their Jasmine Oil blend, and I'm almost done with my Glow Tonic. Pixi is going to be a little bit of a more expensive line than, say, like a CeraVe, but it's good, and I've been really enjoying these products. I was hoping the Glow Mist is gonna replace my Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. Unfortunately, it does not, but it is very good. Two things that I've been really loving is their Jasmine Oil blend and their Overnight Glow Serum. I don't like the smell of jasmine, so this was a little bit like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I actually think it works beautifully. It hydrates so well. It gives you that radiance. I wake up with really, really pretty even skin, and the Overnight Glow Serum is same thing. This is supposed to also have exfoliating properties in it, and I do see my skin glowing from it. They're the new products that I'm reviewing. I'm not gonna give you a full review because I'm still testing them out, and they're the newest things in my collection, but so far so good. Nothing is breaking me out. My skin is looking good, and I'm excited because then I can recommend you guys something, you know, not Sunday Riley prices, you know. That's it. That is the skincare addict tag. I hope that was helpful or interesting or something like that. But that was really fun for me to film because I love talking about skincare. I love trying skincare. My friends call me to tell them about skincare. My friends always ask me for recommendations. I would say more people ask me about skincare than makeup. Are y'all saying that I do my makeup like crap? I don't know. But you guys like my skin, so that's good. Now, in person, I do have large pores, and my skin is not perfect. I do have texture, but my skin is the best it has been in a very, very, very long time, and I think part of that is, you know, routine, double cleansing, and learning about how products are supposed to work for me and tailoring things. Just because something works for someone on the internet does not mean it's gonna work for me. For example, I watch Stephanie Nicole and I love her, but I tried doing her skincare routine and it destroyed my face. It was just too much. It was way too much. I'm also very sensitive to a lot of oils, essential oils. So what works for one person may not work for you, but it is about trial and error. Your skin is always changing. Your skin is always producing new skin, turning over. But I'm always wanting to learn more, and I'm always wanting to improve things, and I'm definitely treating my skin way better at 34 than I ever did at 22. My skin looks better now than it did then, even with wrinkles. So, and I know you're like, oh, you don't have any wrinkles. I do have wrinkles. They're under my eyes. Just don't see them because I put makeup on them. I am trying to stay young as long as possible without intervention. So I don't get Botox, I don't get fillers, I don't get anything like that. Will I do it? Maybe. I might. These lines right here are driving me nuts. But you know what? I'm going to try what I can in skincare, and I'll let you know how that goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've done this tag or you want to do this tag, please let me know that you're going to do it. I love watching these kind of videos, and I'll watch them all. So just let me know. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.